Hey everybody, Dan Lucinski, Dark Angel Cutlery with a mask imprint beard. I'm doing a little leveling the bevel, and when I level the bevel, I get it level. So I've got what we call or what they call a 3M Trizac belt on my grizzly grinder here, and this is a A160, which is what I like using for leveling out and finishing up bevels on blades that have already been heat treated, and it's just kind of like a cleanup, get the scale off, get it smooth, get it level. Sometimes I use different belts, but this is just what I have here, and this is what I'm using. So what I've got so far is a few passes on the big old huge 80 CRV2 Bowie, and I'm getting ready to fit up the guard. Well, the guard's already been fit up, and the blade catch's already been fit up too, but I'm getting ready to put that on, and I just wanted to show you how I make a pass on the grinder to get my bevels nice and level. I freehand, so I don't like, you know, I made myself a tool rest here. You can see I welded it onto the stock grizzly rest, and I tried to make myself a bigger rest and wanted to try to use the rest to keep things stable, but at the end of the day, it's just better to hold it in your hand and get comfortable holding the blade while you're grinding, and that's what I'm doing here. So I've got a pretty level bevel, and so this is it. I'll see if I can prop this phone somewhere pretty stable, and just give you guys an idea of what I do. So bear with me here. It's my big saying lately. I'm saying that to my wife and kids all the time. Bear with me, because I take forever to do things, if you hadn't noticed. It's all about consistency with the grinding. That's really lean against it. So that's pretty it. That's it. You see a nice, smooth, even line. My hands are still wet. We can get some steam off it. That's always fun. But that's it. Pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. I'm happy with it. I lean against my my work rest to kind of give myself some stability in my body. I make my body pretty rigid when I make my passes. I use a welder's magnet. You'll see they use a bigger version of these on Forge and Fire. I get by with the little ones. I've got a few of them. Sometimes I'll double them up and get two fingers in each one. And that's pretty much it. I've probably made about 15-20 passes on this. I don't have my water bucket in here right now because it cracked the other day because I let my shop get really cold, and this is upstate New York. It gets cold. But I got to get another bucket out of the garage, fill it up with water. Keep going at this, try to control my heat. I'm making passes and just letting it, you know, keep as cool as possible, cool to the touch. It does get kind of warm sometimes. If I see a little steam coming off it, I just have a little water in my fingers, and if I see that water evaporate immediately, I know I'm getting too hot. So this has been tempered, so I got to be really careful and maintain my heat treat and do a good job with it. So I'm gonna try to keep it smooth. If I start to see ripples in the finish like I have on the one side here, it means I'm not really smooth and flat as I should be. That last couple passes, that last one you saw there was really good for me. I'm happy with that. So this finer grip belt, I can put a lot of pressure on it. Doesn't remove a lot of material at a time, and it's the right way to do this. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's gonna be a badass Bowie, let me tell you. So stay tuned, keep watching. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing if you're watching on YouTube. I'll post links on Facebook too of those YouTube videos, and thanks. Take care, stay sharp.